What is going on, people? Avs territory, Avs nation, Broncos country. How's it going tonight, guys? It is April 23rd. It's Tuesday night of an epic week, man. It's been an epic week so far. We had Jamal Murray, game winner, a buzzer beater yesterday, absolute instant classic. And then today, can all give a nice round of applause, absolute round of applause to Alexander Georgiev in specific. But this Avs team, man, what a performance tonight. 5-2 win on the road in Winnipeg. I'll tell you what, man. I mean, I'm not surprised that the team bounced back in a sense of, they scored 6 goals in the first game. They scored five tonight against the best goalie in the NHL, right? And obviously the guy can get hot and turn it around in a second. But man, Alexander Georgiev, kudos to him. He was getting absolutely hammered from, Avalanche fan on social media. Every single person, being a person in the local media, was like, you cannot. Not only can you not play this guy, he shouldn't play for the team ever again. Like he shouldn't even be, play for the Avs moving forward. And I agreed. I did because I just felt like he was so mentally gone, and I was like, if Onanen's ready, we got to roll with him. But the team stuck with him. They believed in him. Whether it's because they had no choice or not, it doesn't really matter because he came out and he stood on his head, man. 93 3, so 0.933 save percentage. Obviously, that's above the threshold that you're looking at of about 91, 92 in general. 30 shots on him, saved 28. The 2 goals that he allowed, the early one, I was petrified, petrified. But you could say none of them are really his fault. Not a lot of goalies were going to make those saves anyways. So it was just good to see him solid. He got better as the game went on, especially with being able to overcome that early goal and then the semi-early second goal. Man, huge kudos to him. I'm obviously extremely happy for him as an Avalanche fan. But man, this team, I tell you what, when they play that kind of complete game where they stifle on defense, they back check, they set up plays, they beat the opponent to the corners. I mean, they are epic. They are epically good. They can finish. And really, when you look at it, when you look at this team, really over the last couple of years, and I mean since the cup run, but last year was a little, it was just everything got thrown off. There was a lot of holes that were left from the previous year, and Chuskin getting in that altercation, the whole situation right before the playoffs was just demoralizing. But it seems like this team, man, when you have McKinnon and Rantanen and Lehkonen and these guys, the Chuskin, they it does the goalie that they play against never really mattered. During the Cup season when we won, it was Andre Vasilevsky. Everybody was talking about him. He was the human wall, one of the best goalies, putting up unbelievable numbers. Like the best goalie, like he was at one point talked about projecting to be on like one of the best goalies of all time type of trajectory. He was that good, and we had no problems with him at all. Like we just scored, and then they talk about Hellebuck, who's a hell of a player, and we kicked his ass game one, but that it got outshined by Georgiev. But we kicked his ass again tonight. He had an awful blunder that led to a huge goal for the Avs. So it's just amazing to see. Kudos to the team. They played awesome. I'm happy to see Georgiev, and it's funny because for how bad he played last game, you can make the argument that so far for the series, he's actually outplayed Hellebuck, which is wild. But that's the thing that makes hockey so cool, man. Is all it takes is one game to get your confidence back, to get you mentally right. He's gonna have a couple nights off now, and obviously you're gonna stick with him. Having Onanen back is gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice as just an option in case his old self kind of continues. But you play like that where you're just solid. Um, that was going to be a tough team to beat, man. We're deep now again. We've got some, our third and our fourth lines have been the key. I saw something today. I'm not sure who said it, but they said you win in the regular season with your top two lines, and you win in the postseason with your bottom two lines. And so far, it's true. And so far, even though we lost game one, scoring 6 goals, though, our third and our fourth line have been amazing, solid across the board, really, really good contributing. I think they scored 2 goals tonight from the fourth line. I know Parise got one, Miles Wood got one. Huge, huge. That continues. Nobody's touching us. I can assure you. It just seems like we're not going to be able to be beaten. And to be honest with you, this is one of those games where you won 5-2 and your best players didn't even play their best games. Now, Nichushkin had a hell of a game. He was a dog tonight. But Rantanen and McKinnon were a little bit quieter. Given what they normally do, but we still win 5-2 on the road against not only the best goalie, but the best defensive team. So shout out to the Avs, man. It's a great week. It's a great time really to be a Denver sports fan with the Avs and the Nuggets, but it's been a hell of a week. Back to back exciting nights. Even though I'm kind of bummed that tomorrow is going to be really boring. We got neither team going. Um, what can you say, man? It's one of those things where I think our hearts and our blood pressure and our health in general can take it. So I'll take the night off. I'm going to try to relax, keep myself busy doing something because I'm going to be anticipating the draft and the Nuggets on Thursday. And obviously, we'll break it down. I'm going to be live during the draft. Super excited. Actually, maybe tomorrow I'll do my final mock draft right before. And I'll do it to where we can do trades and it'll be what I actually believe is going to happen, not necessarily what I want to happen. So stay tuned for that. But if you haven't already, guys, like, comment, subscribe. As always, we always appreciate that, man. And I love to interact with the fans and hopefully get some more guys, get some more of you, on the show one day. Shout out to Jeremy, man. He's been awesome. 2 shows with him. It's been a pleasure not only having him on the show, but really getting to know him. He seems like a great guy, and I love meeting some local sports fans, man. So much appreciated. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. As usual, a big mile high salute to you guys. Go Avs, go Nuggets, and peace out.